Alright, so I'm going to keep the intro real short, and I'm going to give you guys some of the tips and tricks that are going to help you hit some of the craziest power shots that you've ever hit in your life. And to start off, I know everyone's always asking about settings, and for me, I've always played on like the default. I play on assisted, and I keep time finishing off. I don't know, I've always liked it like that. I know everyone always says time finishing is better, so if you're good at time finishing, definitely turn that on. Otherwise, just use whatever you're comfortable with. Like I said, for me, I play on assisted finishing and time finishing off, and I'm still able to hit some crazy shots at a high success rate. So alright, so now we're going to talk about how to perfect and master the power shot technique. And here's the number one tip and the number one secret I can give you guys to hit some of the craziest shots you can with the power shot. And that's anytime you see the ball bouncing and you have open space, take a power shot. And that's because anytime the ball is bouncing like that and you take a power shot, it's going to have insane curve and dip, and it will just go right over the keeper. And this is honestly my favorite thing to do in this entire game, is take those volley power shots where you flick it up and then power shot it over the keeper. So you'll see right here in these clips, I receive the ball from my teammates and then I kind of chest it down and it still has bounce. I just take an instant power shot and you can see the curve it gets. And my favorite thing to do is when I'm dribbling and have a lot of open space, I just click down on my right stick. And when you click down on your right stick, you kind of flick the ball up in the air to yourself. And I'll do that, get open space and take a power shot, and then you can kind of see what it does there. So in my opinion, this technique is the best way to utilize the power shot playstyle because you kind of get the most out of it. And also using this technique, you can hit some crazy shots without having the power shot playstyle on, and on builds that aren't really built for long shots. So sometimes I'll be on my CDM build and I'm not really built for long shots, more like a defensive build. But if I have open space, I'll flick it up to myself, hit a power shot without having like good stats or the playstyle, and it'll still dip over the keeper. So that's something to keep in mind, and just knowing this technique and this skill to like flick the ball up to yourself and hit a power shot, or if the ball is bouncing and you have open space, you hit a power shot. So always try to keep this in mind and use this skill whenever you have that open space. God. And a few other tips I can give you guys to kind of help you hit those crazy shots is, number one, don't sleep on curve. So if you want to hit these shots, I would upgrade your curve to at least around 87, 88. I always keep mine on 90, and you can really see come into effect when you hit these power shots. And a few other things to think about is when you're aiming the power shot, always aim your stick directly at the middle of the goal, and then as you're about to release the power shot, slightly turn your stick to the left or the right of the goal, depending on which side you want to finish, and you'll be able to hit your shots more on target, and you'll see a lot more success when hitting these power shots. And that's about it for the tips, so I hope you guys start hitting some bangers. So I recommend you guys hop into a drop-in match and practice this, or you can play some Ultimate Team, play some Division Rivals, and make people just rage quit. So just practice it, master it, and then enjoy it.